Hello everybody, it is your boy Mr. Boomer back at you here again with some more Sonic Adventure 1 Gamma story. Now, in the last video we witnessed Gamma walk accidentally somehow into the parts and service room and witnessed Beta being like modified and taken apart and stuff, and that kind of freaked him out a bit, you know? That's a bit weird to see as a robot, to see your brother basically being taken apart and remodeled. So, now inside of this video we are tasked with getting the bird from Amy. And if you don't remember from her story, she basically has a bird that she's protecting from Eggman. And she's helping them find their parents. So, now we're gonna see from Gamma's perspective what goes on when we try and get the bird. So let's do it.
Give me the bird.
No way!
Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
I said no!
Why not?
None of your business, why not? I want to know why you want it.
Data unavailable.
You don't even know? I bet you'd be mean to him, you bully! Why not help us out instead? Don't you know how bad I feel?
Does not compute. Why try to save that which is useless to you? Does not compute.
I feel sorry for you. Eggman failed to give you feelings. Wait a minute, Birdie!
Get going.
Huh? Why are you letting us go?
It is dangerous here. Hurry. We'll be arriving at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
So, you're not like those other robots, huh? You truly are a good person inside, aren't you? I guess we can be friends then. Take care, okay?
Okay there. You just gotta appreciate whenever that bird thing or whatever Gamma's kind of like processing what Amy's saying, he just starts tweaking out there. That's kind of funny. Like, no one's supposed to get getting all excited, he just starts shaking a lot. Like, it's just funny a bit to me. But on a serious note though, again, as we understand there, that's the good positive about Amy's character. She's able to see the good inside of people that are bad, and we kind of just understand that Gamma's kind of a bit afraid. He just says, you have no understanding for something that is useless. Like, goodness sakes, this dude's turning full-on emo. He believes that his life is just kind of meaningless in a way. And I wouldn't blame him personally, because after seeing what happened to Beta, like, my goodness, who wouldn't?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Gamma, get ready for battle instructions. Get the jet booster from the ammunition room and get up to the deck. The ammunition room is unlocked.
And I will admit here too that when I saw Gamma had set Amy free, I was a little bit afraid of what was going to happen next, because I thought that Eggman was going to start reprimanding your boy for releasing Amy, because he knew that Amy escaped, right? that would be the reason why in her story he asked her directly to like play this awesome game. Anyway, I came into the wrong room here. There's a power-up inside of that room as well. Gamma has 2 power-ups, like a gun and a freaking hover jet power-up, but the gun power-up we can only get after the egg carrier has like crashed, which is gonna happen later on, because I'm pretty sure by this point you all know that the egg carrier is gonna crash later, so we actually gotta come over here on the left side where the ammunition room is, and there's the hover jet power-up. Let the ball explain it.
Here's the jet booster. Press and hold the jump button and you'll float for a while.
Alrighty, and pretty much it's just like your basic hover power-up. If you hold down the jump button, you'll hover for a little bit. And we do need this power-up because, again, well, I didn't say it yet, but later on, actually, hang on, cutscene, goodness sakes.
I see you've got the jet booster. Report to the rear of the ship. Hurry!
Yeah, we'll be there in a sec, Eggman, but anyway, later on, Gamma's levels are going to require a lot more platforming and precision in order to beat them, so we really cannot miss out on getting this power-up, because this is going to help out a lot with platforming, especially on his version of Windy Valley, which we should be coming up on soon, since that one has a lot of bottomless pits and tricks on there that, you know, we can end up freaking getting gimmicked out on. But anyway, to kind of finish off what I was saying before we continue on here, yeah, I was kind of scared when I first played this part because I thought Eggman was going to reprimand your boy for releasing Amy. I mean, that's the only way he probably knows how... That's the only way he probably would know that he did do it, right? Because that's the only reason why he knew that Amy escaped and pretty much recommended her to play this awesome game, that Whack-A-Mole Sonic game. And it's like, I thought that he was going to reprimand them, but nope, he doesn't do it apparently, because Eggman just doesn't give a shit. That, or he probably... You know what, we'll probably just give him the benefit of the doubt. He probably didn't know that he released her. He probably just assumed that she gave him the freaking swoop or something. You know, Amy. Anyway, there is a cutscene up here, so I'll be quiet.
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
Eradicate all of those menaces! Give them all you got!
Aye, aye, sir. I will comply.
I'm counting on you, Gamma!
Alrighty, and Gamma finally gets to get his revenge here against Sonic, because inside of Tails' story and Sonic's story, he's always been getting his ass kicked. Well, now he gets to finally kick Sonic's ass, and it's pretty easy.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Amy?
Hey, Mr. Robot. I know you're not an evil sort. Wait, remember me?
Amy! Oh, I really don't get this.
Sonic, look! The egg carrier's losing altitude.
We've got it split! Take Amy and go!
What will you do?
I'll nail that Eggman! He must be stopped at all costs!
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic. And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave, Eggman, and come with us?
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you. You must ditch that awful Eggman.
Amy, come on!
We'll meet again, my robot friend.
Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration deleted. E-Series. Friends. Must save.
Alrighty, and now we got our actual real objective for Gamma's story, where we're not just going on and taking Eggman's orders. We're pulling a Neo Metal Sonic and going straight senile, well not senile, but we're going straight rogue and fulfilling our own mission. We're gonna save our buddies. So pretty much for the rest of the game here now, the Gamma's just gonna go around each level and just target the E-Series robots and set them free. And for those of you guys who are not familiar with Sonic lore and don't understand why he's doing this, it's because, you know, Eggman inside of Sonic games always uses animals whenever he builds his robots, and that's pretty much the main reason why Sonic is also attacking the enemies and breaking them. The animals come out, and yeah, there's pretty much animals inside of the E-Series robots, and we gotta go up and defeat them. Now this first world we're going up against is Delta here, so let's get on up into Windy Valley here, and I suppose while I am playing the level, I might as well take the time to actually explain this now while... Oh shit, I almost fell off there. I might as well take this chance to explain this now, since I never got around to explaining it inside my previous video, but the reason why I kinda do prefer the mech stages inside of SA2 more instead of this game is because, I kind of feel a lot more satisfaction personally just shooting enemies and earning a high score from doing it, honestly. Like, I feel like when I play Gamma's levels, like, there's not much to strive for when you play his levels. You don't get like a very good score, honestly, from killing all the enemies. You only get more time, in my opinion. So for the most part, when you're just playing through the level, it's just a straight walk towards the end of the level, and that's it. There's not necessarily anything to really come back here for to kind of play, and I feel like that's kind of the reason why... God, come on! Okay, goddammit. But I feel like... that was a stupid death, but I feel like there's not really much of a reason to kind of come back and just play most of these levels. I mean, yeah, if you're bored and you got nothing to really do, I guess you could come back and play it, but honestly, it's more better to just play for a higher score than just for more time. But anyway, we got Delta here. Just like with Beta, this boss fight is pretty much a joke. Most of these E-Series robot boss fights are pretty much a joke inside this game. Like, they practically do almost nothing to you, and he's almost dead here. And one more shot, and yeah, he's done. Again, really easy boss, and boom. I hope we save the animal inside of that robot, because that's a pretty big explosion. Okay. It did live, apparently, that bird. But yeah, in my opinion, it's just like, it's more replayable to just play through Sonic stages to get a higher score than to just kill all the enemies to just get more time. I don't even think you really have to kill all the enemies, honestly, on Gamma stages. You can just walk past most of them. If I wanted to, I could just walk past most of them. But anyway, there we go. We got the freaking tradition continuing inside this game of just the gods placing some random TNT near that wall there. I just do not understand why they try to do it that way, man. Like, why does the wall just randomly break? What causes that? Is that literally just a plot wall at this point? It feels like it. Shit. But yeah, that's just my opinion anyway. I mean, I'm not trying to say this, right? Like, I'm not trying to freaking talk bad about this or say that, oh, I don't like Gamma's story. It is fun, it's good, but I mainly like Gamma's story mainly for the story. because it's my favorite story out of the entire game, I believe, next to Tails'. But anyway, we're going over to Red Mountain here. It's my favorite story out of Tails', and me personally, it's just like, I just don't think that this is better than the freaking mech stages in SA2, and it's kind of crazy too, because in my opinion, the mech stages in SA2 are like the weaker part of the game. Like, those are the actual freaking levels that I do not like inside of the game. I could actually do without them. I would rather play the treasure hunting or the speed stages more than the mech stages, honestly. Especially freaking more than Tails' mech stages, because his stages in that game, ugh, don't even get me started on it. It's just platforming, and the platforming is AIDS in that freaking game, his levels. But anyway, here, enough of my rambling, we're gonna talk about Red Mountain here, and Red Mountain is kind of the start where I would say that what I'm talking about when I say that Gamma stages require a little bit more platforming, because we do gotta jump over some lava here, and see what I mean? It's like, without that freaking hover jet, we would honestly be falling a lot more easier to that lava, because, you know, while Gamma has a lot of freaking aim on his freaking shots, he doesn't have the best aim the best jumping ability in my opinion. This dude falls hard like a rock, seriously. I mean, I get it, he's freaking a machine and stuff, and machines are heavy as shit, but still. It's like, frick! I almost jumped too early there. But yeah, that's just my thoughts anyway on the whole story. Maybe we'll talk more about it inside the next video, but for now, let's just freaking get through this video here. I do believe that Gamma's story is kind of like coming a bit close to the end here, but I don't think... No, it's not getting close. We still got more to go. But anyway, here's... This one's a weird one to pronounce. E104E, like... Epilogue, I believe? Like, I was expecting it to go like E104C or something for Charlie for a military code, but I don't know why they chose Epilogue out of all the freaking... kind of like military, or... yeah, just military codes in general. It's kind of weird. But anyway... Similar to the other E-Series robots, E104 is practically easy. Get used to that for a little bit, because that's just a theme with the Gamma story. Like, the bosses here are just very easy. I believe E105 is probably going to be where the bosses start to get a little bit more challenging, but other than that, like, right now these robots are easy. And I do believe there's a cutscene after this, so...
E103 Delta, E104 Epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished. E105 Zeta, E101 Beta, location unknown. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Alrighty, so now we know where we have to go next. We have to go towards the egg carrier, but yeah, that's just my thoughts anyway, pretty much on just this whole entire scenario with Sonic Gamma's story, honestly. I like it more for the story than the gameplay, I would say. I feel like after you beat this story, it's not really worth coming back to. Like, it's just a straight walk to the finish, honestly. If they added more enemies or more interactions like inside of Sonic Adventure 2's mech stages where you have to kind of kill all the enemies in order to progress, then maybe it'd be a lot more better, but it's pretty good for what it is. But anyway, that's gonna pretty much about do it for this parts of this playthrough anyway, guys. I did promise that there would only be 2 stages, I believe, in this, since I do believe that Gamma only has like 6 stages and probably like a couple more boss fights, and after that the story's over. So hopefully in the next part we do finish off his story and see that sad ending. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace out.